Stage 9, the VR Frontier. This is the tour of the Starship Enterprise with Trionis. His mission, to explore each deck, to seek out how much of a geek or nerd he is, and to boldly go where this free download can take him. Hello there and welcome to a VR experience made by the Stage 9 team. It is currently in version 0.0.6 release, and this is a free fan-made project. So you can go download it and experience this yourself if you so choose. I will put the link in my description below. So, for those people that don't know, I am a sci-fi nut. I don't know whether or not to call myself a geek or a nerd because I don't particularly follow all the comics and things like that. I just watch the TV shows or the movies and things like that and stick to that. Because to my mind, they're more canon than what people put in comics. But that's just my personal opinion. But before I click launch, I do want to give a personal shout out and thanks to a YouTuber called the XP Gamers. A link to his channel will be in the description below as well, because he did a video on this. I knew nothing about it until he brought it out. So, and this is fantastic. So, like I said, if you don't know anything about Star Trek, it's been out for quite some time, so you should know. And this is a VR tour of the USS Enterprise D, which is from the next generation. So let's click launch, and we will end up in a turbo lift. The turbo lift is where it will take us to the things. Now, in the TV show, you would normally tell the computer where you want to go. In this, we've got to use this control system. So we've got plenty of decks to explore, from deck 1 through to deck 36, but obviously some are missing, either work in progress or they may not even be made in the first place. Who knows? I don't know exactly what Stage 9's future plans are, because this is the first time I've actually even heard of them. Hands up, I do apologize, but you know. Anyway, we will first start our adventure on deck 1, which is the main bridge, observation lounge, and the ready room. So, let's go here. This is where the majority of the show took place, and we will walk in. If you decide to download this, you may need to alter the controls because they're a little bit dodgy, but here we go. On the Enterprise's D bridge. Yeah, just pausing for effect. This is amazing. Oh, by the way, there are two versions of this. A non-VR what the hell is he doing? Okay, we'll go back down to that. Right. Yeah. We will see him in a minute. So I've seen the bridge, but I never saw that. Right. There's two versions to download: a non-VR headset version and a VR headset version. This is the non-VR headset, so make sure that you get the right one for your computer. And like I said, it is a free download, believe it or not. This is amazing. So yeah, this is the bridge of the USS Enterprise D. So we have plenty of consoles back here, a couple of science consoles, mission ops, engineering, and environmental controls. Can we suffocate people? I think there are some controls that you can use, but not many. So yeah, the engineering console is where the chief engineer would normally stand. These are non-characters from the show. This is normally Geordie LaForge's station if he ever comes up to the bridge. Here is tactical, where you control shields, phasers, photon torpedoes, sensors, and all sorts of different things. I do apologize if I start rambling, but you know, being on the bridge like this is quite a bit of a dream come true. even though there were games like Bridge Commander and stuff like that, they never really made anything like this, to my mind. But yeah, anyway, this is the tactical station. Like I said, it controls all the weapon systems and defenses and things. But hello there. Can I help you? No? Okay. And in the first series, you had Natasha Yar, and then Worf, the Klingon, took over from there after her death. So, yeah. Down here, we've got the navigation and helms control. So Data, Lieutenant Commander Data used to sit here, and then Jodie LaForge, who got promoted to the chief engineer, used to be the navigator, but he got promoted, and then we had Wesley Crusher take over the con. So yeah, here are the command staff. What a face. Just sat there, hands in pockets, doing God knows what, and with that sort of, yeah. Good grief. But anyway, the captain would sit here, hence his 4 pips here, and that was Captain Jean-Luc Picard. His first officer, Commander William Riker, and this seat was normally Councillor Troy's seat, but also Dr. Beverly Crusher used to sit here now and again as well. They used to share between these 2 seats, here and here. Okay, so let's see what this guy was doing in the emergency turbo lift. Really? That's the Gundam style silly dance, isn't it? Right, I'll leave you alone. Right, the view screen is a Cardassian station and a gas nebula from what we can see. Most people are saying this is DS9, but quite frankly there wasn't a gas giant in the Bajoran system, so I don't know. It's just a Cardassian station. That's all I can say about that. Okay, so we've got a turbo lift here, which unfortunately we can't use, but never mind, we have got that one up there. The ready room is where the captain would be when he's on duty but needs to get on with his paperwork. So this is his ready room. This model here was Captain Picard's first ship, the USS Stargazer, which at first he believed was destroyed, but then was later to be found out it had been captured by Ferengi. So yeah. This here is a artifact that was given to him by a friend, which opened up into smaller pieces, I believe. I can't quite remember the episode at the moment, but that's just me. But as you can see, the captain would sit here, and is anyone who needed to speak to him, or if he needed to speak to people, you know, these quiet words, they could come in and see him. Yeah, he used to keep a pet fish, which is just there. Just about make out this fish. I can't remember what he used to call his fish, but yeah. And then his replicator was here, which he used to go Earl Grey hot and then go and sit down. Yeah, I don't know what this book is. I can't remember that book, but yeah, very, very cool. And a few other artifacts, because he was an archaeologist as well as a captain. So yeah, anyway, let's move on. And we will head up to the observation lounge, also known as the briefing room. This room we can't go in, but this is the briefing room here, or observation lounge. We could watch and see what's going off, but also the commanding officers would have their meetings here, and then their team leaders would also have meetings and things, and just give briefings, and people would give ideas on how to sort things out, blah blah blah, you know, just general stuff, easy enough, and a general get together. And then you got the, I don't know why this makes so much noise, but it does. People could give briefings and give a PowerPoint presentation. Only way I can describe it. But yeah, I don't think this door works. Nope, it does not. Okay, so let's move on. So, nope, can't use that door. So yeah, there is the bridge in all its glory. Absolutely fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Apart from this guy. Why? Just why? Right, anyway, let's continue. I'm going to show as much as I can. Let me just double check something, please. Because I'm already in 10 minutes of the recording, so yeah. I may need to split this up in parts, but we'll get to deck 2, the starboard bow, which is Data's quarters, Worf's quarters, a cargo elevator, some escape pods, and the crew lounge. So let's head to there, and we will be there in just a moment. It doesn't take that long to load. Now, I have not been on this deck. I just went onto the bridge off camera to make sure things were working. So yeah, I don't know what works and what doesn't. Cargo elevator, was that? Cargo elevator. Okay. Right, I see. So just a cargo room with hazardous materials and God knows what else. I think these are tractor beams that people could use to move things around. Not that great of interest. Again, I don't think we can actually do anything with these. Unfortunately. No. Unless I'm missing something. Obviously, if anyone has played this game and... Oh, careful there. Right, are you two going to move so I can get out? Or are you going to have a threesome? In your time, ladies. You know. Right. They're a bit derpy, these NPCs. I thought I did actually... turn them off. Do that. Apply. Okay. Have they gone? They seem to have gone. Yes. Good. Okay. Very cool NPCs, but they're a little bit derpy. Okay, let's head down here. Cybernetics lab. We cannot enter. Okay. The... Astrophysics lab? Nope, can't get in there. A turbo lift, no good to us. An escape pod. Oh, hello, escape pod. Very cool. Enough for 3 crew members. I don't think we can actually jump in there. No, we can't. Okay. Cool, so that's an escape pod in case of an emergency. What we got here? Crew quarters. I don't think that's supposed to do that for some reason. Okay. Another escape pod. Yep. Okay, we've seen that. Just walking through the corridors is just as awesome as being on the bridge. Storage. Nope. Geology lab. Science lab. Yeah, the Enterprise D was primarily an exploration and scientific vessel, even though it was a flying fortress, basically. Fluidic lab. So they've got plans, I think, from looking at this, to include all of these. Oh, some more crew quarters, which are suicidal. An escape pod. Whoa. Turbo lift. ODN relay. Okay, that's cool. Another storage deck which doesn't work. Okay. Turbo lift. Cargo elevator, which is probably the same as what we saw down there. Yep. Please open up. Thank you. Escape pod. We've seen them. Another escape pod. Another one. Science lab. Science lab. Another one. Okay. Crew lounge. Oh, crew lounge. Can we get in there? We can. The crew lounge. Okay, so this is where the crew can just come, relax, get a cup of tea or food or whatever, and they can just sit and relax. This isn't the main area that they would do that, but yeah, they can just come and go when they're off duty or whatever. Okay, science lab. Auxiliary. Nope, can't go into the auxiliary room. Another science lab. Lieutenant Commander Worf quarters. Okay, so Lieutenant Worf, as I said on the bridge, was the Klingon tactical officer. So these are his quarters. So this is a trophy he won for his prowess with a bat'leth, which is one of these guys up here, a sword, because he is a Klingon warrior, and a few of his items. Let's have a look around. There's his daggers. I can't remember what they're called. Well, there's a dagger, and there his other. I can't remember what they're called at all. My mind's just gone blank at the moment. But yeah, very, very cool. Very nice. Data painted him this painting, I think. Supposed to represent a battlefield, if I remember rightly. Right. Anyway, let's move on. We need to go this way, don't we? Escape pod. Escape pod. Escape pod. I thought Data's quarters were supposed to be on here as well. Yeah, they were. Okay. Let's see. These are all escape pods, and that's the cargo bay. Let's just double check where things. Crew lounge. Ah, there we are. Lieutenant Commander Data. So I walked straight past it. So Data is the first and only android to serve in Starfleet. So let's have a look around. There's his pipe because he liked watching Sherlock Holmes and playing in the holodeck. This was an art piece. That's actually something that was given to him, or did he make it himself? Can't quite remember. And then his workstation, because obviously he did not need a bed, because he, you know. However, he did feel slight emotions, because this is Lieutenant Yar when she died, because him and her did have a weird relationship of some sort, and yeah, unfortunately when she died it hurt him in a way. So this is a hologram of that the security officer. So yeah, but like I said, he did have a cat as well. I wonder if there's a representation of the cat. No, there is not, unfortunately. Yeah, he used to keep her pet cat and her kittens, but yeah, unfortunately they're not here. Anyway, we're coming up to about 20 minutes, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to end this first part of the tour here. Let me know if you'd want me to show you more of the Enterprise, because obviously there are quite a few more decks and things to see. Maybe we might just stick to some of the more prominent areas that people may recognize. The transporter rooms, the battle bridge, Picard's quarters maybe, sick bay, the shuttle bays definitely, main engineering, and 10 forward. Maybe I should just stick to them, but if you want to see each deck I'll be happy enough to oblige, because I'll be exploring each deck, whether it's on camera or off camera. This will be on, but we'll see. But anyway, like I say, I hope that you enjoyed. Do let me know if you want to see more. And if you've got any interesting facts or information about the Enterprise, feel free to put that in the comments section. But regardless, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next tour. Bye.